January is seen as a tough month for hospitality. Many bars and restaurants expect and prepare for a period of low sales and heavy losses. Stephen Hesketh, a hospitality expert and owner of multiple venues across the Northwest, outlines some of the reasons for the challenges venues face in January.
Generally speaking, obviously January is fairly quiet because everyone's had that mad Christmas rush, as in, Christmas is an expensive time for most of us. So our disposable funds aren't where they are for the rest, as they are in the rest of the year. People tend to overspend at Christmas. And of course, the other thing about January is, you've only got to look outside your window. The cold weather obviously heavily affects people's choices to go out as well.
For many, the weekends aren't an issue. It's the slow weekdays that cause problems, according to head bartender at Palm, Joshua Jones.
So obviously January is always worse than December and all that. We go from December where it's like the busiest it ever is to then it sort of landslides off. Saturdays always look after themselves. It's midweek where it's a bit quieter, but since we are quite kid-friendly venue, we do get quite a lot of families in, so it's not too bad for us.
Clearly not all venues suffer equally. Claire Robinson, bar manager at the Saddle Inn, said that this year January hasn't been as bad.
I don't know if that's a backlash of people recovering after COVID or whether people are just depressed after COVID of staying in and wanting to come out, but it is the first few weeks of January are generally always quieter, but it's been pretty good over the weekend.
For venues who do suffer, there are things they can do to alleviate these problems. Stephen had a few ideas about to combat the slump.
I know of a few places that have done some quirky stuff actually in the lead up to January, so right the way through December. Some even started in November and sort of did scratch cards where you win 25% off to come back, but it's valid 1st of Jan to 31st of Jan and stuff like that.
Despite these ideas, January is certainly a month that most venues will be happy to see the back of.